Good morning, everybody. I'm Robert Scheer, and this is your 6 AM Wakeup. The second step says came to believe that a power greater than us could restore us to sanity. In this session, what we're going to talk about is that third component could restore us to sanity. These words acknowledge something really crucial. Many of us are not thinking clearly, even when we are absolutely rock solid sure of our position. Sanity in this context, it does not mean mental illness or lack of intelligence. It means the ability to see reality accurately, to see the world correctly and your place in it, and to respond in a healthy way. We keep making the same choices over and over and expecting different results. These words in step 2 introduce the idea that our thinking itself needs correcting, needs healing, and that improvement is impossible, even if we don't really understand how that will happen. The insanity referred to is like a mental obsession. It's distorted reasoning. It's a failure to see the world correctly, and it's a narrative that we've often developed for ourselves and the world that we lived in, and it traps us in destructive behavior. It's also the belief that this time it's going to be different, that we can control things, that we can fix things. Or another problem is we think that our circumstances, rather than ourselves and our issues, are the real problem. Again, it's our circumstances. We become victims. I'm fine. It's the relationships I'm in. I'm fine. It's the boss that I have. I'm fine. It's the way my parents raised me. So this insanity shows up as justifications, rationalizations, self-deception, denials. We keep returning to relationships and circumstances in a way of thinking that harms us, and we keep relying on the same defective coping mechanisms while we hope for progress. In this context, insanity is not a moral failure. It's a condition that comes from our thinking and the fact that we get disconnected from objective reality. When we say a power greater than ourselves, we are expressing hope, could restore us to sanity. Those are important words. Could is the emphasis. So we are expressing hope, not certainty, not blind faith, just the possibility that we can get better. And we may not understand or be able to even define the process as it begins working in our life. Sanity gets restored slowly, gradually. It comes from listening to others. It comes from practicing honesty and other spiritual principles like open-mindedness and willingness, instead of practicing our old, traditional, compulsive, impulsive behaviors that get us into trouble. Over time, we learn to pause instead of reacting. We learn to tell the truth instead of hiding and manipulating and telling half-truths. And we learn to make decisions based on a value system rather than some type of reactive desperation. This step reminds us that self-improvement is not about fixing ourselves through willpower. It's about allowing our thinking to be healed through connection with others, through surrendering, through intimacy, remembering that shared pain is halved and shared good times are doubled. We're relying on a power greater than ourselves and not ourselves to improve our lives. Thanks for listening to my thoughts for the day.